Filthy Frank merch store still exists. I ordered from it. I didn't even know this. Do you remember his last upload was like the Book of Filth that he was selling? Before he like obviously did the whole Joji thing.
G'day guys, Emmy Duckman here. Before finding success as a talented musician, the artist Joji ran the notoriously iconic YouTube channel Filthy Frank. However, in 2017, Joji would retire the Filthy Frank character to pursue his music career more seriously. Even though there had been no new Filthy Frank content for over 6 years now, there still exists a very large Filthy Frank fan base. These fans, in the
Wait, is the subreddit still active? That's interesting. Dude, I didn't even know Critical had a subreddit. His subreddit is dead. It's not too active. Hang on, let's do a top from... let's do this month. Let's have a little look. Fellas, she's got my vote. Dude, okay. I listened to the Pink Guy album a couple months ago. The Club Banger one actually killed me. It's so good. It's so good. It's just how, like, you have this one beat over and over and it never picks up, but it's just him going, yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, Daniel, for the 5. The Pyrocynical moment is inflated. True. Alien dude still getting it. Airballs. Is that iDubbbz? Yeah, and they're all actually kind of shredded based. The Star is Born. That's crazy how the sub is still going though. Like they're getting hundreds of updates. That is like an active sub. Hang on, what's happening at Drain Gang? Into Dust. Birthday cake. That's a woman. Woman posted that. They got a Discord server. They got a Drain Gang Discord server. Bruh. That's gonna be like some NSA honeypot. I'm good. Blady. Bro, you serious? I booked flights to Houston to see you. I spent 500 to see you play, and now I can't get that money back. I'm crying so hard, Blady. Why would you do this? I'm sorry. I believe that as well. Oh, that's cool. What is the most drained Pokemon? Okay, I'm getting distracted now. I'm getting distracted. Is that Echo? Oh, my dream is to meet that man. My dream is to meet that man. Then I can die happy. Anyways.
absence of any
Are you Altreon for the 8 months?
new material, have meticulously documented all existing Filthy Frank material.
There's an entry on... There's an entry on chromosomes.
Either documenting his material on the Filthy Frank wiki, which I've covered in a previous video, or archiving all his known videos, a topic which Just Jargon has produced a brilliant video on. Now, as well as trying to get their hands on all known Filthy Frank videos, fans also regularly like to get their hands on Filthy Frank merch too. Back when Filthy Frank was still...
I've only seen like a couple concerts in person. Most of them were Death Grips, and you had like people outside selling fake Death Grips merch. And then they'd be like, oh, could you buy this merch? And I was like, oh, I've only got a card on me, mate, sorry. And then they just like whip out a cash machine. Like it just materializes in front of you like a fucking magician trick or something.
Still active, Joji had sold Filthy Frank merch through 3 different websites, which we'll talk about shortly. Frequently, on the r/Filthy Frank subreddit, fans would post about Filthy Frank merch, either sharing photos of their old merch, selling their merch, or asking to buy merch from other users. But by far, one of the most often asked questions is whether it's still possible to buy Filthy Frank merch to this day. This question is asked so often that on r/Filthy Frank, in the sidebar,
Joji is good as a musician. I can tell you're a woman. But that being said, yes, his music is very, very good. I respect so much the fact that he got out the YouTube game. And he got out at the best time, bro. He got out at the best time. Because straight after that, that's when all the demonetization and stuff came in. And he would have had to neuter himself or basically just be out of a job.
a notice addressing this question has been added.
Death Grips have one of the worst behaved fan bases I've ever seen. Yes. There was like a guy pissing on the floor. I remember like seeing I saw a performance of him live in Brixton once, and there was like this tall white kid, ginger hair. He was like some descendant from like the Weasley household, and he was high on coke, and he was like looking to just fight anyone. You could see the powder on his nose. And this was like before the show even started. There was no music. It was just people waiting at the front. At the front before even the curtains opened on the stage. And I spoke to this guy about it. There was like these two gay guys. And they were just like, you know, just baffled. Because they were both tall as well. I think he picked a fight on them because...
Come to New York. We can play Subway Surfers in real life.
Thank you, Jake, for the 10. But yeah, it's just wild, like, you know, getting that high on drugs, like, before the performance even starts. Like, if you want to do stuff like that to get in, like, a vibe and stuff, you do whatever you want. Just keep it to yourself. But obviously, just the fact that how he was looking to pick a fight, it was just wild.
The sidebar boldly...
Honestly, one thing I did during Death Grips, which sounds really autistic, but I'm so happy I did it, is this was at the O2 in Brixton. I managed to snag one of the last pair of earbuds that they were giving people. They were giving people earbuds because of how loud the subwoofers were. And I'm so happy that I wore those earbuds, bro, because I still had the time of my life. And then I remember speaking to a guy afterwards, like, "Are you Pyrocynical?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, I can't hear you, man. I'm deaf, man. I can't hear anything. My ears are ringing, bruv. Because, like, they're so close to the speakers, their ears were, like, they became bladey. They were drained. Nothing. Just actual tinnitus. Like, call me autistic all you want, wearing earbuds at a concert, but I'm so happy I did. Because everyone else at front row, it was like speaking to Helen Keller. It was awful.
Proclaims that there is no official Filthy Frank merch store. Now, taken at face value, this statement appears to be correct. As mentioned earlier, there were 3 different...
Why would you go so close to the speakers without earbuds? I just wanted to be front row. I was literally front row. Like, my arms were resting on, like, the barriers and stuff. And at the front row, which is funny, it's almost like if you made a rite of passage, you get, like, staff assistants, and they keep giving everyone, like, little cups of water, you know, just so they don't pass out. But if you make it to the front, you're in the promised land. You just get free water. It's great.
Filthy Frank merch stores.
I literally eyed this woman like this. Like, I must have looked like a schizo, but because I was just, like, so dehydrated, I was like, "Please, water. Thank you." Just, like, drank it straight away.
But visiting any of these 3 URLs no longer works. However, this isn't really the full story. While investigating this topic, I discovered that one of the original merch store websites not only still exists, but it's still possible to...
This looks like Redbubble. If this is Redbubble, this isn't Joji. This is someone trying to sell his stuff.
...order merch from it to this very day. Come with me as we dive down the strange rabbit hole.
Redbubble always do that, by the way. They steal, like, pre-existing designs and make so much money off it.
I got a hefty bonus at work that I hadn't really deserved, so it would be best to share some with those who do deserve it.
Thank you, crew, for the 10. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Of the Filthy Frank merch stores.
Thank you, Clown, for the 5. What's the recommended dosage of inflation an average Pyrocynical needs per day? 500 pumps.
The first Filthy Frank merch...
Why did someone in chat say, "those who deserve it" in quotation marks? Like I didn't deserve it. Excuse me? Do you know what I do every day? I react to only the finest of videos, sir.
...drop to ever occur happened in November 2012. On the Filthy Frank Facebook page, Joji would share a
It's just the angling as well. It's like a little child making a Facebook rant video.
Which, to my knowledge, was never uploaded to the YouTube channel. This video launched a contest asking people...
I swear, he sounded so baby. In his earlier videos, he actually sounded baby. Hang on.
Frank's second channel. This is kind of a channel where I upload...
Nah, he already had the voice there. Where's Disaster Music? Did he take it down? Nah, still there. You better not have unlisted anything. Oh, dude, 16...
Hey, Cynical, you gon' do a React Andy on the new Bub Games vid?
16 years ago. Yeah, maybe. Thank you for the 10, DGen. Oh, here we go.
I'd like to share with you a little story. I tend to have explosive diarrhea, like shit just flies all over the place. So I sat down to take a shit. Of course, diarrhea just exploded all over the place. I mean...
That was like before he had like the bronchitis voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, racists, pedophiles, black people, I don't even care.
You could not say that today, bro. You could not say that today. I think one thing that's really based about him is like he's done all this, but he's still kept it up. He doesn't want to hide it.
As someone
He
who's
wants people to know that he used to do this stuff, but now he doesn't anymore. I think that's unfathomably based. I think trying to hide your past is like the worst thing.
As someone who's consistently gone to like metalcore gigs and that, always wear ear protection at a gig. Also I'd KBT the dude you were talking about because he could have just been crowd killing in the pit, but if he was coked up then damn.
Well, I don't know if he was coked up, but I saw a powder on his nose, and also he was like pushing people around before the music even played. Like who is having a mosh pit when the music doesn't even start? I remember I had a mosh pit once at Death Grips, and I was with Albino Stefan, and I remember like I kept pushing him, and I was like, okay, if I keep pushing him, he's gonna punch me in the face, so I'm gonna stop pushing him.
To design 2 t-shirts,
Because that guy's tall, like he was like towering over me. That guy's like 6'3" or something.
where the winners would receive a free t-shirt once he began selling them. A month later, Joji would make a post saying, "Those t-shirts you guys were asking for are finally coming out within the next week. We're only dropping 300 t-shirts
Albino always seems like he's on the edge of a mental break. I mean, he's Norwegian, so yeah, I mean...
as a test run first. Then we'll restock. Whoever orders from the first 300 will get a special note from me in the order. 2 t-shirts, presumably using the designs that won the contest,
The fact that Filthy Frank was using Facebook, that goes to show how old and rotten we all are. Holy.
had been offered for sale. Now, these shirts did release on the very first merch website, a site called filthyfrankapparel.com. Additionally, Joji did include notes with at least some of them. The most famous of these notes was posted on Reddit by the user Zelda.
I missed a super chat. Oh yeah, Trevor, thank you for the 2. Is it possible to enable TTS for 5 USD? No. Sorry. I had it as 5 before, but I just had I had a TTS come in every 2 seconds. Like now it's manageable because I've raised it. But before, when it was 5, I would get a TTS like every 20 seconds. I had to turn it off because it was stun locking me like Hassan reading chat. It was too much. Sorry, man.
Monica, who was apparently the very first person to ever order a Filthy Frank shirt, a fact that Joji acknowledged in the included note.
You were the first order. Thank you so much for helping me get through college. Dude, I would frame that. If I helped Filthy Frank when he was like in college, I would frame that.
After this first test run, Joji would continue selling shirts throughout 2013. However, by 2014, all shirts were listed as sold out, and filthyfrankapparel.com would go down entirely in 2015,
No.
and remains this way to this day.
No.
However, this website didn't go down because there was no more Filthy Frank merch. Rather, Joji had simply launched another merch store. This occurred in April 2014. Joji would begin sharing links to filthyfrank.spreadshirt.com. Spreadshirt is a print-to-order website, meaning the merch was only made once it had been ordered. Joji had evidently had issues producing the shirts.
I remember hearing Corpse Husband.
It's me, Corpse Husband. Today I'm playing Among Us. I'm playing Among Us with our awesome friends.
I think he cleared like a couple mil from his merch drop. It's crazy.
Sold on his first website, so this was probably a more attractive option for him. The website would initially
Does Cope Husband still upload, by the way?
launch with only the 2 designs from the first website, but with these designs also available on other accessories.
Samsung Galaxy S4. We are literally on like the Samsung Galaxy S25. So that shows how old this is.
Such as iPhone cases. However, over the next few months,
The internet was weird, so he quit. Oh yeah, he got face revealed, didn't he? That's right. Yeah, that's fair.
and then years, more and more designs
I eat ass.
would be added to the Spreadshirt site. This website would
I thought that was the N-word. I thought he literally just printed the N-word on a shirt, and I was like, okay, even for Frank, that's a bit risky.
continue to be the main Filthy Frank merch site all the way up
I need to buy that, bro. I actually need to buy that. That's sick.
until September
Okay, I need to buy that. Oi, I got the PO box open, by the way. Any of you in chat, I got a PO box in description. You can send me anything, right? Someone send me that, please.
of 2016. On the 10th of September 2016, on a post on the Filthy Frank Facebook page, Joji would launch the third and final merch store, filthytokyo.com. In the Filthy Frank video, Filthy Frank vs. Chin Chin, uploaded on November 27th, 2016, Joji would not only link to the site, but promote it at the end of the video. Future videos would now link to this site instead of the Spreadshirt site. Now, why Joji decided to launch a new website is not entirely clear. Firstly, for the whole life of filthytokyo.com, the
You think your 14-year-old audience remember you were making money 10 years ago?
Spreadshirt site was never shut down.
What do you mean by that?
It was still up and running, which meant that Joji effectively had 2 merch stores running in parallel. In fact, on the second last Filthy Frank video ever uploaded, Asian Pizza, Joji
Someone sent an air pump. Don't do that.
seems to have accidentally linked the Spreadshirt site instead of Filthy Tokyo. Secondly, the merch sold on filthytokyo.com was still being produced by Spreadshirt. We know this because the tags of certain pieces of merch that were only ever offered for sale on filthytokyo.com say that they were produced at Spreadshirt. My guess is that Joji just wanted his own website rather than a Spreadshirt storefront, but that's just pure speculation on my
Watermelon pussy.
part. Now, as mentioned in the intro,
Do you remember when iDubbbz had that merch? That must have made him so much money. What was it called again? Do you remember when he did the content cop on Jake Paul, but it was secretly on Rice Gum. It was titled Jake Paul. This must have cleared him an easy $250,000, right? Do you remember this? The sheep merch? Instead of saying Supreme, it said sheep. I think that was so clever. God damn. YouTube back then was wild. Yeah, he had the sheep merch, but there was one in like an army camo. And it was so sick. There it is. There it is. Yeah, that one was actually sick though. Damn, they're actually selling that on like Depop. I might pick that up actually. That's sick. Yeah, that must have cleared him. He must have made more money from the merch sales than the actual video.
Pyro, someone posted fat art of your Sona on the sub. Pyro.
Wait, I need to confirm this. Hang on. I need to confirm this. No, I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it.
introduction to this video, Joji retired the Filthy Frank character in 2017. However, he did not immediately
He was shaking to look at it. Shut up, bro.
shut down either of the active merch stores. Both the Spreadshirt site and filthytokyo.com
I'll look again after stream.
remained up and running unchanged for at least half a year. In February of 2018, fans would notice that the Filthy Tokyo site was modified so that only a single merch item, the I Want to Die shirt, remained for sale. By May of 2018, the site was displaying a Shopify Shop Unavailable error, and the website would go down entirely later that year, and remain so to this day. I've even checked the underlying Shopify
Dude, with that Wayback Machine, aliens, when they visit us, would have nothing to work with. I swear, any YouTube documentary I watch, they always use Wayback Machine as like a point of reference.
store, filthytokyo.myshopify.com, and confirmed it's definitely still down. So let's summarize everything we've covered so far. Joji had launched 3 websites to sell Filthy Frank merchandise. The first website went offline in 2015, and the third website went offline in 2018. But what about the second website, the Spreadshirt site? Joji never shut it down after launching filthytokyo.com, but did he ever shut it down after then? If you visit filthyfrank.spreadshirt.com today,
I want to check it, but I might get a virus. This is what they do on a lot of these websites. Malicious people buy the domain, and then they inject like Trojans and shit into it if you access the site.
the website will appear to be down. However, playing around with this link in the Internet Archive reveals something interesting. In March of 2016, visiting this site would actually redirect the user to shop.spreadshirt.com/filthyfrank. Evidently, Spreadshirt had changed their URL format. Now, Joji would continue to use the old link, filthyfrank.spreadshirt.com, in all his videos,
I can't even use the subreddit on stream anymore, man. I just can't. I just can't use it.
which was fine since it redirected to this new URL anyway. In fact, the Spreadshirt site would actually remain this way all the way up until late 2021. At this point, the URL would change again, this time to Filthy Frank.
Can you delete the sub already?
That's Reddit and Twitter too. Don't worry, keep your double chins up.
Thank you, Umbra, for the 10.
.myspreadshop.com. When this URL changed, the second version of the URL, shop.spreadshirt.com/filthyfrank, changed to redirect to this third URL. But most importantly, the first URL stopped redirecting entirely, instead returning a 404 page. This would have led many to believe that the merch store had shut down, as clicking the merch link in any Filthy Frank video, which all use the first URL, would return the 404. I speculate that this is what caused the moderators of r/filthyfrank to put the notice in the sidebar. So, with everything we know now, an obvious question remains. Does this merch store remain online today? And the answer, as you may have guessed by now, is yes. It can no longer be accessed by the URL.
Give us the URL.
Linked in all of the Filthy Frank videos, but both the second and third URLs I talked about earlier still work perfectly fine. So, let's take a look
Redditors
around
are
the
not real people. Go outside and get some sunlight.
I think I've seen some good takes on Reddit. I definitely have. But unfortunately for Reddit, for every good take there is, there's 2 bad ones. Which really does suck.
Filthy Frank merch store, untouched for over 6 years. The first thing to note about the site, if we compare it to the archives of the store from back in 2017, is that the designs offered for sale appear to be exactly the same. I couldn't find a single design listed for sale back in 2017 that wasn't still offered today. However, due to some errors on the site, there are some caveats to that, which I'll explain shortly.
I don't understand. If it's like basically an unlisted shop, if you buy anything, surely it's just money stolen, like it's not gonna arrive.
Unfortunately, as the site has not been maintained for over 6 years, there are 2 major...
Oh damn, thank you, Epic. I can't see your name, it's too short. Epic Danky. Thank you, Danky. Danky for the 10 gifted, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. Sorry, let me play the Am I ever gonna play this, Dono? I can read it, man.
Thanks for the 2nd August incident, Pyro. Tomorrow is my birthday. It was a nice gift from you. Can you shout it again, please? It will be the best day gift.
No. You can go back in the stream. I'm not playing it again. But thank you, Lico, for the 10. Right, I'll play this one.
Meow 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 catface hi Pyro. May we get a commission with us on us tapping up each other and being absolute MLG swag boys. Love your content BTW. Thanks, love Irish Shark Furry.
Oh my god, you know what? That Sharky Dono? Dude, okay. I think I've been psyoped. No, it's over. I think I've been psyoped. So that Dono, I pretended to be asleep because I thought it was another DAP NFT minting Dono. But it wasn't even about that. He just said, can we get our Sonas dapping each other? And I instantly pre-read it and I thought it was a DAP NFT bit, so I just pretended to be asleep. They've got in my head, man. They've got in my head. They've got in my head.
Pyro, you should sell your used underwear on your shop. I'd buy your whole stock.
Thank you, Twink, for the they've got in my head. Actually smiling Frank, get out of my head, man! Get out of my head, man!
Issues with the store. Firstly, at some point in the migration process across the 3 different URLs, the names of each piece of merch changed from the name Joji gave them to the name of the design.
Have you had a Wild Assault? You mean the furry game? I haven't played it.
Image file.
They look too furry for me, honestly.
Joji would have originally uploaded. This is arguably actually a minor data leak. For example, the Who Am I shirt is now called...
I like how the websites that use these shirts, they obviously just get a stock image of a shirt and just print that on. Like superimpose it in like MS Paint. It just looks so like artificial.
Mirror V3 flattened. The most interesting is the Bolse shirt, which now has a random string of numbers followed by JPEG.
JPEG.
This name format is commonly found when saving pictures from Facebook. This suggests that Joji probably downloaded this image from a Facebook page. The second major issue with the store is that it has not handled the migration of the phone case merch very well over the
I do wonder what would happen if you tried to buy it. I'm hoping he's done that.
years. The website originally offered certain designs for sale as phone cases. However, for whatever reason, the website no longer offers any phone cases for sale, and furthermore, all designs that were originally meant for phone cases can now only be purchased on random pieces of clothing that they were obviously never intended for. This means that there are actually new
Thank you, Samuel, for the 5. Did you like Smiling Friends Season 2? Yeah, it's good. I don't like the Halloween one, though. There was too many jump scares. It scared me. Thank you, Pokey Panda, for joining. Haven't you been a member for a while? Why does it just say you've joined?
pieces of merch that aren't really meant to exist. For example, there's now a shirt that features this iPhone 5 design on it. And, perhaps rather disturbingly...
Wait. Is that what women wear? The swimsuit?
These designs are also available for purchase on baby bodysuits. Leading to some extremely questionable merch, such as this. To quote Filthy Frank, if someone actually buys one of these for their child...
Buy yourself a meal deal and wife monster, love Irish twink shark.
Anyway, after looking around the store for a while,
I thought it was a woman's bodysuit, bro. Nah, cause I've been watching the Olympic shooting, man. And like the bodysuits the women have been wearing when doing that like one-arm pose thing. Oh man. Cancelled again. Thank you, Sharky, for the 10. I appreciate it.
An obvious thought crossed my mind. Why don't I actually buy something?
The Pyro situation is actually insane.
So, I did just that. I picked what I thought was the most iconic design.
There's no way we're saying Sneeko moment right now. There's no way. There's no way, bro.
The pink eye drawing that had been used since the very first Filthy Frank shirts. Added it to my cart and placed my order. And I waited, and waited, and waited.
Thank you, Nutbuster, for joining.
And then this showed up at my door.
Wait.
Now, admittedly,
you got it?
I didn't really have any doubt that the item...
aside, I don't remember if you said you were dieting recently, but you've been looking good, mate. How big of a calorie deficit were you in?
It's called having a borderline eating disorder. No, I just eat I eat salmon and eggs all day, every day. And then I buy protein bread because I crave carbs. Protein bread is probably not good for you, but I don't care. It's like my one cheat. Salmon and eggs all day. Like, I see these people on TikTok and they've got like a wooden board where they have like a marinated filet steak and blueberries and then a natural Greek yogurt. I can never dedicate myself to that because I have sex, but like yeah, you can literally go next level with that stuff. But yeah, honestly, eggs are a cheat. Eggs are a cheat. Eggs are amazing. They don't actually have that eggs don't have that much protein, I'll be honest with you. They're actually pretty shit for protein. But all the other stuff you get in it, it's good.
Item would arrive.
Oh my god, bro, there was a moth outside my window. That was the biggest moth I've seen in my life. I saw a moth and it was almost like, it was like 30, it was like the size of one of those rulers you get at school. That moth actually made me react, Andy. Okay, it's outside. I'm not even scared of moths, bro. I've got a cellar spider in my room. Have you seen a cellar spider before? Look at these things. I literally have one of those in my bedroom, and I don't want to put him outside, because if I put him outside, he'll die. He'll freeze to death. So I just let him chill in my room. Like, bugs don't scare me, except mosquitoes. Mosquitoes always get the swats. They die. But that moth, just the fact that it flew up to my window straight away and then flew off. Oh my god.
Just because
Okay, I need to take a piss. That scared me. Oh my god. I need a minute. I need a minute just to oh my god. Oh Jesus. Right, I'm back. Sorry.
Joji didn't maintain the store anymore, didn't really make any difference. Spreadshirt were the ones who made and shipped the shirts, and I had no doubt that they would gladly take my money and ship whatever I had ordered off their website.
Thank you, Samuel, for the 10. I love bugs, but I wish I could make mosquitoes go extinct.
Well, actually, sweetie, if you watched Utopia, the show that I did a 7-hour video on, you would learn that if mosquitoes got wiped out, it would affect the ecosystem for the birds in the Arctic, and they would have no food, and you would wipe out various species of birds. So, we need those mosquitoes, sweetie.
Site. But regardless, the shirt looked exactly like what I had ordered. I must admit, I haven't studied older pieces of merch to
Had to
confirm
cancel my membership for a while. Sorry for...
Skipped. I don't listen to poor people. Sorry, skipped.
that they're exactly identical, but for all intents and purposes, this is original.
All right, fair enough. I feel like an asshole. I'll play it.
Had to cancel my membership for a while. Sorry for being poor. But I was wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke some weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
No, I've got a thing going on. Sorry. Why does my landlord keep asking me to play Burnout with him? It's weirder.
Official Filthy Frank merch. Now, if you're interested in purchasing some for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description with 2 caveats. 1. As mentioned, this merch may not be exactly identical to the merch from 6 years ago. And 2, I have absolutely no idea if Joji receives any profits from these sales. I would assume he still does, as to this day, he pays a company to manage the Filthy Frank channel.
Pranks Network. Let's have a look at these guys. Oh, spider jump scare! Pranks Network?
Which doorbell do you...
What the hell? Oh, they haven't been active for like 5 years if this is the same people. Challenging strangers to a water balloon prank. I feel like Vitali's going to be involved in this to some degree. It's one of those channels. This is their last post. They haven't posted since 2023. Misleading information has been spread regarding the situation of Life of Luxury. We apologize to Scale Lab for any misunderstanding. We urge everyone... Okay, they obviously got into some drama that no one even knew about. You can't even comment on the post. Pay Life of Luxury. Scamming scumbags. Oh, they got into some drama. Damn, who are these? Six plays Andy. That's not even 6 likes. That's 6 views Andy. No like Andy. Who are these people? I'm so confused. I mean, surely they're not managing anymore. Like, it's probably just a mistake or something, right? Jesus.
But that's again just speculation.
They scammed rich people based. Let them cook now. I mean, Life of Luxury, they do like all the most expensive things, right? I vaguely remember that name. Wait, Trump's streaming? Okay, this could be funny.
We're not all the same. We don't vote the same. We don't think the same. It's not monolithic. So as you come here today, I want to talk about something that bursts. And this is the weight of the inflation on this country right now.
He mentioned inflation. He mentioned inflation. He mentioned inflation.
Missing textures.
Missing textures is scary. Oh, this channel that did the spooky stuff. Oh, I didn't even know. Ah, that's right. No upload for 6 months. Yeah, damn. Okay, I cannot even maintain focus, bro. Please stop.
Hey Pyro, wondered where the Shrek 2 review is. Also, wouldn't it be funny if you reacted to your old MLG videos?
I might do that for a stream. Not today, but I might for one video. For one stream. But yeah, thank you for the 10, Del.
On my part. Now, before I end this video, there's 2 things I'd like to address. The first is the Francis of the Filth book,
yes,
which, so far, I have neglected to mention.
You can still buy that, right? Hang on. I work 3 jobs and I hate it. Okay. I'm saving that. I want to watch that. I want to watch that later. I can't watch... I'll be honest, after this, we're straight to recording. Where am I? There we go. Francis of the Filth. That'd be an amazing stream. Tune into Trump's stream for 5 seconds and instantly mentions inflation. I don't even like inflation. Like, where do people get it from? Right, is this still up? Let's have a look. Ooh. Ooh, you can still buy it. Ooh. The tiers are shifting. The Omniverse are under attack, and only one man has the chromosomes to make things right. Or does he? I like how people paired his first album, Nectar, with that as well.
If
Kind of
your
based.
Darkwood video reaches 2 mil views, you have to make Shrek has swag 420.
Dude, I gotta hope that it reaches 5 mil views or it's over. Oh, thank you, Xeon, for joining. Hope you're doing good, man. Why does it say you're joining? Like, I swear you've been a member for ages. You've even got the funny little gay thing next to your name.
This book, arguably the most iconic piece of Filthy Frank merch, was released at the same time as Filthy Frank's
Buy it? I might buy it. Not on stream, though.
final video. It was not sold on any of the aforementioned merch stores, but rather was sold directly on Amazon. To this day, you can still buy the book off Amazon. It is not out of print. Now, unfortunately, I often see people selling the books on eBay as if they're somehow rare. They are absolutely not, and you do not need to buy a second-hand copy from one of these sellers.
Okay, eBay is a scam. Allow me to demonstrate. This is not going to show my home address, is it? I don't care. Look at this. If I sort PS1, right, and then I go on highest price, let's have a look. 29k for Crash Bandicoot Warped. It's £29,000. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. 20k for Resident Evil. 19k. I don't care that you got it graded. I don't care. You got it graded as a 9, bro. It's not even a 10. It's not even a 10. You got it graded on like Plebit or something. It's not even mint. You say mint MT, it's not 100, it's 90. Someone touched that with their dirty fingers once. Like, that's crazy. Look at this. Look at this. 85. Near mint. Near mint. And you're charging 14k for near mint. I really wanted to collect PS1 games, and then all these morons like got together on Reddit and they're like, oh, what if we graded our games? What if we graded our games and then we charged more money for them? Curious. This could be a good investment. That sucks so much. How much is Viv Ribbon still? I've got Viv Ribbon. I got Viv Ribbon and I got Cooler World. 2k. Get touched. I literally have a copy of Viv Ribbon that I bought from Insomnia before it shut down for like £400. And it wasn't graded. And he's charging 2k. What about Cooler World? 200. Why are you charging so much, man? I hate collectors so much. You ruin the economy. Please, man. That's so bad. £200. Jesus Christ. I hate collectors. They like.
Much like Spreadshirt, self-published books on Amazon are made to print.
What's this donor?
Have you heard of a user named Dogs Eating Dogs 6? He made a 2-hour-long video berating a group of 6-year-olds and claiming they are worse than 17-3er.
Jay, I'll be honest, the way you did that dono, it's like I've been involved in season 5 of this drama. I have no idea what you're talking about. But thank you for the 10. Dogs Eating Dogs, 2-hour-long video berating 6-year-olds, claiming they're worse than H17L3R. What? I don't...
There's no such thing as an original run of these books. The only difference in the books actually depends on...
Conscript, thank you, Sam, for the 5. Conscript is amazing on chapter 2. It really is terrifying playing as a French person. So true.
Where you ordered it. You can see my copy was printed in Australia because I ordered it from Amazon Australia, and it was likely printed at the Amazon Australia Book Press in Sydney. So, if you want a copy of the book, please order a nice fresh one off Amazon rather than someone's old one from eBay. The second thing I wanted to address...
Wait, I got linked to tweet.
Notice how the PS5 is drowning in water and not in games. Notice how there's no games. I like how the notice how bit is just taken off like everywhere. I love that so much. I love that. Yeah, the PS5 has entered the latter stage of its no game cycle.
Is the state of Joji's current merch. This is kind of outside the scope of this video, but for the sake of completeness, and because it's a little confusing, I'll give you a brief overview. Joji currently has 3 merch stores. No, seriously, what is actually up with this guy and having so many merch stores? Anyway, the first is shop.jojimusic.com, where he sells merch.
Let's have a look. Oblivion. I'd buy that because it... okay, I would buy these because it... Go away. I would buy these because it looks like the Elder Scrolls 4. No. No. No, wait. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Okay, that's good. To be fair, for merch, that's like I like most of those. That's really good. I like that.
Related to his current album and tours. Then there's...
That's intentional, right? Like it's been used to look like Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, surely.
JojiStore.com.
The funny Australian painter man who did a little trolling in 1945. Learn to read, lead, speak, dogs eating dog 6 also has other videos that are just as unhinged and equally funny. You should check him out.
Hey Pyro, are you gonna play
I understood
Anger
that a
Foot again,
little
or
bit
did
more.
I miss it already? Also, eBay is good when you find a dude who's actually passionate about the media in question. That's how I get old comic books without paying for insane prices.
You can play Angerfoot again? Maybe. I wasn't going to do it this stream because I need to already... I'll be honest, bro. I'm a little bit tired now. I was probably going to do a bit more conscript because I need to kind of collect footage for that for the main video. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours? Yeah, I streamed 7 yesterday. What was the question? A dude who's actually passionate about media. That's how I get old comic books. Yeah, I've got like a first edition Venom comic book that I bought in Australia for like 300 quid. I don't really collect them that much. If something stands out to me, I'll buy it. Like I've got like a No Face Spirited Away coin dispenser, and then I've got like a Venom comic that are both like first models or first... They got the serial number on the side, but apart from that, that's it. Thank you, Epic Danky, for the 5 gifted. Why did you gift a fucking sub to Conniving Cat? Out of all people, you gift it to the trillionaire. Jesus Christ, you are damn bad. But thank you for the 5 gifted, man. I appreciate it.
Also called the Joji Archive Store, where he sells merch related to his previous...
When's the main channel video?
album.
End of August.
And tours. And finally, there's Plum Corp, which sells shirts related to the Plum Corp YouTube channel, which Joji presumably owns since he holds the trademark for it, and also sells whatever the heck this is.
Okay. What is the Screamer? Hang on. What's the Screamer?
Notice how there isn't a new video on the main channel, but there are new games coming on the PS5.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What games? What games? What games? What games? What games? Black Myth Wukong. Okay, what if Sekiro but monkey? Concord? I don't know what that is. That's on everything. Oh, no. Never mind. Never mind. We have Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Oh my god. I kneel. I kneel. The cast... No one has heard of that. And that's super massive, so that'll just be... Less sad choice. Warhammer, that'll be out on everything. Throne and Liberty, never heard of it. What are these? Okay, that one, I saw that one, it looked mid. Oh, guys, the 7th Dragon Ball game this year. I kneel. PS5 bros. Metaphor, anime. New World, that is an open world Amazon game, MMO, and they're releasing a DLC and saying it's a new game. Okay. Sonic X Shadow Generations. I don't get Sonic. I'll be honest. One of my editors loves it though. Black Ops 6. Shut up, man. All right, what exclusives? Okay, Death Stranding 2. That'll be out on PC in a year. Concord. Astro's Playroom. Astro Part 2. Unlucky. That'll be out. It's literally been announced for PC. That has been announced for PC. It will launch for PS5 and PC. So it's a PS5 console exclusive. Holy cope! Holy cope! Silent Hill 2 will launch for PS5 and PC. So it's an exclusive to console. Okay. I'm closing that article. I'm closing that article. The cope there is actually unprecedented. Jesus Christ. What is this? The Screamer? Someone bought that? Someone bought that for £1 million. £950,000. Someone bought that, by the way. That's sold out? Someone bought that, bro! How? They bought both! The Screamer. That has to be a bit, right? Surely they already marked it as sold out to, like, bait engagement on the website? Nah, someone would have bought that. There'd be some Arab, like, Saudi oil prince or something every time. It's like there was a... I'll see if I can find it. Hang on. There was a... What do you call it again? There was an auction for Better Call Saul props. Here we go. I can't show you how much people paid because I'm not logged in. But some of this stuff went for like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. There was so much stuff that you could get, though. There's like Gene Takovic's suit, all the cards, the burner phones. There was the bottle of tequila as well, somewhere. The bottle of tequila I wanted to buy, and then some Saudi oil prince joined in and just instantly put like 50k down. I was like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm all right. But yeah, I swear, like, people have so much disposable income. It's absolutely insane. For the monsters. There's no description either. That's the best thing. There's no description. The Screamer. Jesus.
Unfortunately, there's too much to unpack here with Plum Corp, so you'll just have to wait for the video I plan to make about it. Anyway, that's the state of Joji's 3 active merch stores, or I guess 4, if you include the Filthy Frank merch store.
Someone in chat said I'm no longer the same. What do you mean by that?
We just discussed.
Dude, I am so sorry. I have definitely tried to pay attention to this Joji video, but I have side quested so much. Like, my brain is all over the place today.
Anyway, I think that's all there is to say about the history of Filthy Frank merch stores. I hope you found this video interesting. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate your subscription, which directly helps me make more videos like this. You're also more than welcome to drop by my Discord server and say hello. And if you'd like to support this channel financially, please consider becoming a member where you'll get...
I need to buy a Francis the Filth book. I need to. But yeah, that was a good channel. Good video, sorry. Filthy Frank merch store still exists. Check out NB Duckman. That was a really good video. What other content has he done? He's only got 7k subs, but that was a really good video. The Dank Pods. Ooh, he tried grog. I've actually tried grog. I'm trying to get Chad to send me some grog, but there's like some weird, bizarre tax thing going on at the minute, so he can't do it.